So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Well, we're underway. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Mbappe has a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Rabiot. Upamecano. It's a quick ball upfield. Olise chasing after it. Koundé. Both sides a bit lacking in intent. Calmly anticipates. And there's green grass ahead of him. Olise.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
Hernandez shifted upfield. Hernandez. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Cherki. Rabiot. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. No, that's not going to find its target. Clearly not happy with that. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Solot. Upamecano gets across to intercept that. Olise. Now it's Mbappe. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's really well manoeuvred. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And here's Solot. Solot. Great chance! Goal! Norway! And it's Norway who take the lead.
Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
doubt very much that this was in the script. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Haaland. Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a nicely weighted pass. Cleared without complication.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Olise, and here's Mbappe. Out to the right. Played in with purpose. And he's heaved it away. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Haaland goes hurtling down that left-hand side. He's shifting through the gears here. Time to deliver. Deftly away. Sorlot's cross. It's well blocked, and back out it comes. Chance here to counter, and it's been played through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Ryerson. And it's played forward. Upamecano wins the duel this time. Olise aim forwards. Clears it away. That's been drilled forward. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Olise. That's tidy. Koundé. Oh, it's played into the area. Dembele! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Strong running down that left flank. He has found a way through. Haaland. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
And the wall's done its job. Played with finesse. Tries to get it clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Cherki, now it's Mbappe. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Berger. Now it's Haaland. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And he's well put. Solid!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save. France, well, Peter, look how far up the fullbacks are getting now. This is really high.
And constantly after the ball, aren't they?
Yeah, I think they're weighing up their options to see how long they can sustain this and suppress those wide opposition players.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And he welcomes it in. And there's his chance to lead the counter. There's no getting past him. It's really well defended. And it's Berger. Oh, that is a good ball to... Tries a shot!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Hernandez. Dembele. Saliba, gently done. Dembele does really well to win the ball there. No way through there. Ødegaard. And here's Sørloth. Dembele. Dembele played out to the left flank. Tries a deft little ball. Cleared away. Berger. Well timed, excellent interception. Dembele. Conte. Norway leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. It's a loose ball. Gets good distance on it. Conte. And here's Dembele. Olise. Mbappe. Moved on forwards. Now it's Sørloth. Now it's Haaland. Haaland chips it through. He can run onto that. Chance for a shot! And they've got rid. He's had a shot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, just too much pressure on him in the end, Peter.
Upamecano getting this one clear. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Haaland. Over to the left. Lovely bit of skill. No way through, so back it comes. He's being urged to shoot. Oh, that's a very decent ball. There's the shot! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Norway are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Mignon getting this one clear. Oh, nicely intercepted. Aim forwards. Haaland, now he's off and running. And here's Haaland.
good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Koundé. Rabiot. Upamecano shifted upfield. Ryerson. Well, there's a probing ball. Upamecano cuts it out. And back to the goalkeeper. Conte. Olise. Oh, good spread. Olise. Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! It's a goal!
France, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Ødegaard, who does have an assist to his name. Dembele. Koundé. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Mbappe. Played out to the right. Played back in. It's a threat. And he shoots! Dembele. And here's Mbappe. Oh, this is a... And the shot! A terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's there to clear it. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Sorloth. Sorloth played out towards the right wing. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's hoisted clear. Defending of the desperate variety. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Clipped into space. And it's hoisted clear. That's a throw. Rabiot. Out of play for a throw. Now it's Ødegaard. Here's Sorlot. Proves too strong. Upamecano. Saliba. Looks to the other side. Moved on forwards. Can he latch on to this?
Haaland really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Sorlot. And it's played forward. And he's away. Mbappe! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And that'll be a goal kick. Oh, it's a great ball here. That's really well manoeuvred. Dembele. Dembele, now he's got space here. That's going to go a long way. Hernandez have it back and can go again. Cherki. And he's there to get it away. Cherki! Out to the left it goes. Berger. Sorlot! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a mighty effort! He scored! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
Norway take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Back into the middle. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Sorlot. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Can he get onto this? Surlot. Hernandez. Saliba, gently done. Dembele. Rabiot. He's got to be in here! Mbappe! That was mighty close. Moved on forwards, cuts out the pass. Norway have reclaimed it. Now it's Surlot. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, well measured. Shot at goal! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Olise demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Saliba. Rabiot. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Goes for the shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Haaland looking to get on the end of this. Haaland's oh, what a climb! Oh, taken with style. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. But the defence let themselves down by not picking him up. I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, there's only one team in it at the moment, and the question is, will they be happy to sit on this?
Saliba. Played towards the other side. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Upamecano gets over and intercepts. Referee's given a throw. And it's Kante. Koundé. That's a cute ball. Gets it away. It's a throw. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Solot. Ødegaard. Berger. Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe spread out to the left. Lofted upfield. Now that's well seen too. And here's Mbappe. And he's lost his man here. And the shot! Olise! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Ryerson. Ødegaard succumbs to the pressure. Upamecano. And it's Dembele. Koundé. Rabiot. Solot. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And here's Mbappe. Real chance here. This looks... He's having a shot! It's Dembele!
He almost caught everyone out there the way he just eked out the room to get the shot in.
Upamecano, and it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Ødegaard does well to get it back. Danger averted for now. Ødegaard looking to run onto it. Another throw-in. Solot. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Mbappe. Cherki. Showing good feet. And that's really well manoeuvred. So what can they make of this? Solot, that's a delicate pass. Could try cutting inside here. Looks across and plays it in. Koundé. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe. And here's Mbappe. Can he finish? And he cuts out the supply. Looking here to chip it through. That's really well cleared. And it's Hernandez. Hit into the middle. And he's there to clear it. Oh, good ball. Olise! Aim forwards. That has been cut short. It's gone out for a throw-in. Haaland. Hernandez clears it away. Out to the left it goes. Hernandez. Cherki. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Norway leading by 2 in an incredible contest. It is still anyone's. And the game has already resumed here. Koundé. Dembele. Conte. Oh, it's Dembele. It's Dembele! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Koundé, that's really well manoeuvred. Dembele, now it's Mbappe. Oh, red, nice interception. Berger. Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Saliba concedes a free kick for that. A real chance and a real let-off. Rabiot. Cherki. Great defending, strong and determined. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. And here's Mbappe. Cherki. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Ødegaard. Solot. Ryerson. That's a lovely, neat pass. And that has been knocked clear. Solot. Hernandez does really well to win the ball there. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Mbappe, over to the left. Hernandez with the delivery. Moved on forwards. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Saliba. Koundé. Conte. Koundé forwards and with intent. And here's Mbappe. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
Up towards the front line.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Upamecano. And it's played forward. Calmly anticipates. Ødegaard shifted upfield. That's the keeper's ball. Conte. Rabiot. Dembele. Cherki. Rabiot. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Mignon sends that a long way. Rabiot caresses it through. And it's Rabiot. And here's Mbappe. Mbappe! Oh, shooting chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
We're talking about creating a problem for yourself. OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Chance! Oh, another save. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, it very much looks like this defence has learned from its errors now.
Rabiot. Aim forwards. He can get that clear. France have got it back and they'll have another go. Rabiot. Rabiot shifted upfield. Hernandez. Oh, that's nice. Cherki. Dembele. Decent chance! It's in! Right back in the game! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
France get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And here's Haaland, and he's managed to get free. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, you might think he got off lightly, it is just a verbal warning. He's dealt with that well. Upamecano chooses to go cross-field. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And it's Dembele. Hernandez. Ødegaard wins the duel this time. Ødegaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ryerson. Out towards the flank.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. That's really good energy being shown by some of those forwards out there, keeping that defence honest.
Absolutely.
One straight pass, that might be all they need here.
Hernandez. Cherki. Hernandez. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Saliba moved on forwards. Rabiot. Conte. Rabiot probing pass.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they...
Mbappe! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Upamecano, and he goes cross-field. Rabiot. And it's Hernandez. Nice-looking ball. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Hernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Mbappe. Olise. Mbappe. Oh, some tackle that. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Saliba. Surlot. Now it's Haaland. Dembele. Olise. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Mbappe goes for a shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's played forward. Upamecano, and the keeper's got it again. Mignon, long ball by the goalkeeper. Berger shifted upfield. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, good spread. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Clears it away. And here's Dembele. And here's Dembele.
Dembele really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's neat. And here's Haaland. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And he thumps it clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Haaland! Haaland! Dembele, given the lift of his goal. Olise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That'll be a throw. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Berger. Ødegaard hurtling down that right flank. Cross from her, climbs up big! Rabiot. Saliba, aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Koundé. Saliba. Kante played out to the left flank. Cherki. So who's he picking out? That is lovely. Aimed in towards the centre. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. What a throw in. France are making a change now. Berger. Ødegaard. Ryerson. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, can he get onto this? And here's Haaland. And here's Sørloth. He's had a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Sørloth actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Haaland. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. a cross-field, changing the point of attack. And it's Hernandez. Cherki. Solot. Ryerson. Moved on forwards. Upamecano makes the interception. Olise. Gusto. Nice control. It's Dembele! It's in! France are back on level terms.
France, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
This has become one superb game of football.
France really can sense it now. This game is theirs to win. They just need to step it up and force the issue. Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Out to the left it goes. That's good play. And here's Haaland. Over to the left. Turns and goes back. And that was very necessary. That's a super give and go. And that's aimed into the middle.
Norway clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
And it's played forward. Haaland looks to get on the end of this. Saliba. Dembele, spread out to the left. He came in hard, very hard.
France really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that has been cleared. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Haaland. Berger shoots! And that's a real chance missed.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
A chance to play it in. Swings it across.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Ryerson. Quality ball. Dembele does really well to win the ball there. Rabiot. And it's lofted through here.
France clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Aim forwards.
Norway really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Dembele. Dembele looking for a runner. It's come to nothing.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Moved on forwards. Saliba. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
And it's played forward. Nicely intercepted. Saliba. And it's Dembele. Out to the left it goes. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Cherki. That has been knocked clear. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's very neat. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
And he has been fouled there, and that's going to be a booking. Nice physical challenge.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Ryerson. That's really well manoeuvred. Upamecano cuts out the pass. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Keeper's got good distance on that. Aim forwards.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Inya tries to dink it through. Cherki. A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, they could be... Big chance! And the ball's come loose here. Here's the chance to cross. Berger attempts a clearance.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Moved on forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Saliba. Dembele. And here's Elise. Played out to the right. Chooses to go back. Tries a measured ball. And it's corner. So here comes the substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
It really is now or never. They need a goal, however it comes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
He is through here. Holland. Well, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Hauga. Crunching tackle. Norway have to get it into the box and quickly.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Time, excellent interception. Dembele. Now it's Mbappe. Out to the right. He shapes to shoot! And that has been clubbed away. And that's a throw-in. And it's Rabiot. Olise. And here's Mbappe. Over to the left. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Dembele. France desperately need a goal, and this could well be their last chance. Has a look and place it forward. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
Substitution on the field. Number 22. Coming on to replace him is number 25.
They are right into last chance territory. And again! Oh, that was no routine save.
Sorloth is offering a wry smile there.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting. Well, the referee's seen the board and he's going to allow a double change to go ahead now. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, I think many on that pitch were ready for the final whistle to come, so let's hope that there's still plenty of energy about.
So we brace ourselves for the nerve-shredding ordeal that is penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. So he walks up to the spot and puts the ball down. Haaland is over the first kick. Oh, it's saved. Pretty much straight at him.
Well, that's about as tame as they come, Peter. Couldn't have been any easier for the keeper.
Barcola next in line, and here he is. And the keeper's come up trumps.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Oh, good take. Keeper committed himself.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
This to put them 2 up. Oh, he's fluffed it.
It's a brave attempt, but he really should be getting it on target.
And so the captain steps up.
He just did what he was asked.
He steps up to take the 4th penalty.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
Dembele is fourth up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Ødegaard to end it here and now. He's buried it, and he's won it! So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of a penalty shootout, and they'll be absolutely delighted to have edged it their way.
My thanks